we've got new game day cards for Game 7 between the Florida Panthers and the Toronto Maple Leafs, and we're going to break down if it's worth actually making these cards. Now, this is very time sensitive, and I apologize for the delay in making this video. As of this recording, you have essentially until the puck drop of Game 7 to make these cards, and they weren't added into the game until overnight on Saturday, which then begs the question why they can't just upgrade fantasy items the second that they score if they're able to release content overnight. Anyways, how these will work is whoever wins, that card will go up by +2 overall to all of their attributes other than skating. So speed and acceleration, there is no guarantee they will get +2. Assume they only go up by 1. Everything else, you should see an increase of +2 for the winner. Now let's start first with Max Pacioretty, who had a massive game and scored the insurance marker in Game 6. Now, his card at 6'2", 217, the left-handed winger, does come with sniper forward and pinpoint shooting boost, as well as gold, close quarters, and unstoppable force. He has 95 speed and excel, which is on the low end of good. His agility, balance, and endurance are right around 93. His shot is almost maxed out, and his hand stats are 92 across the board. Comes with gold, close quarters, and unstoppable force, which are fine abilities. But overall, this card is good, but not great. If he were to win, and somehow the stars align and the Toronto Maple Leafs actually move on, he'll have a maxed out shot. His hand stats will be in the mid-90s. Body checking would touch 90 as well. And he should have 96 speed and excel, which would be pretty useful. Now, Dmitry Kulikov, if the Florida Panthers were to move on, the left-handed defenseman at 6'1", 201, comes with two-way defenseman and checking boost. He also has gold, shutdown, and quick pick, two great abilities for a defenseman. 94 speed, excel, and agility, again, not great skating. If they do win, however, he should hit 95, which would be on the low end of good. His body checking would essentially be maxed out. His defensive awareness and stick checking would both be great. This is, again, another great card if he hits 93 overall. So then the question becomes, is it worth making either of these cards? And after doing some math, I actually think it is. Now, it does cost 589 overall player items to make Max Pacioretty or Dmitry Kulikov, which does seem kind of steep. However, 89 overalls are the exact same value as 87s because they have no set that they can go into. And if you take a look in the auction house, you can get 5 of these 89 overall cards for less than 10,000 coins. So for 50,000, essentially, you can make one of Max Pacioretty or Dmitry Kulikov. So now why would that be worth it? Well, the current Master Set player items do require 91 and above items, meaning that if the card you make does not win, they can at least be used towards Master Set player items. And when you look at the cost of 91 overalls, they're in between 45 and 50,000 coins, meaning that you would essentially lose about 5,000 coins in value for shooting your shot on one of these player items. Now, obviously, they would be untradeable, but it doesn't change the value of having a 91 overall card. So even if you pick wrong and you choose Max Pacioretty, the gamble is very minimal because you would at least then have a card that you could use towards a Master Set player item for essentially the same cost as it is to get one. Now, there is also the case that the next event that comes out on Friday might actually require 92 and above items as well. When the new event kicks up to the next overall, it will require a higher overall to actually trade in, and if you have a 93 that costs you 50,000 coins, that's just decent value. So again, if you're watching this video at the release of it, then you can make your decision if you want to make one of these cards. You've only got until puck drop. I wish that they would find a way to release this info, whether it's on Twitter or finding a way to let the rest of the player base know, because just putting it in randomly overnight, you just have a lot of people that aren't able to see it. Thank you guys again for watching. Let me know who you think is going to win Game 7, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.